Good afternoon. Yesterday I showed up with a bunch of papers and I was just like, I don't read. I don't read that good, so I'm like, I left the papers at home today. But the papers that I did have, there was 11 pages, and that was 11 out of 98. That we didn't even touch the base of the whole bunch of leaks, not only in the United States, but all over the world. And what these leaks create, you know, there's craters where natural gas leaks, and they couldn't figure out why the crater was there. They're trying to figure that one out. And it's like, hello, if you can't figure it out, there's a gas line right there, and it blew a 50-foot circle, you know, and it's all this stuff that's happening. There was a couple of boats that hit a gas line, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. So these gas lines are not monitored. Oil lines are not monitored. They don't watch them. They build them and then they go home. And then it's up to the people around to put up with everything. And they say that there's no loss of life because of the leaks. I call losing 30,000 fish life. I call losing 20,000 fish life. It's in those waters. And it's just like, we need to band together. I don't care what color, what race you are. If you believe in what we're doing here and what Standing Rock is doing back there, if you believe in what we're trying to do and trying to stop these, so we can have our water, because water is life. Without water, we will not survive. That's plain and simple, folks. That's plain and simple. We will not survive. Take a look around at your children right now. Take a look around at the children that are playing. With all these lines, these pipelines that are going to go in, and there's leaks and that happen like that, the children will not have water. It was foretold a long time ago that we would be drinking out of bottled water, and I was like, yeah, right. And this was when I was a little kid. I'm 65 years old now. This was when I was small that I got told that we'd be drinking bottled water, and I was like, you guys are crazy. And now look at me. I'm drinking out of a bottle. It's like this, folks. We gotta stand up and we gotta be accountable for what we do. I mean, that's all of us, not just the corporations, but us too as well. We need to stand up together. In order to make things happen, we gotta work together. We gotta let people know. We gotta let everyone know. You know, I used to be the same way. I used to be sitting at the house. Oh, somebody else can do that, and I'll just sit here and everything will be okay. Well, everybody was down here. Now I find myself down here after turning 65 years old. Here I am. Because I allowed it to happen a long time ago. I didn't stand up a long time ago. I wasn't fighting for what I believed in a long time ago. It took me to come back to my way of life, a Native American way of life, to understand that there will not be life if it keeps on going the way it is right now. If it keeps on going the way it is now, there won't be no salmon. How many people eat salmon? I do. I love it. I love it. I love steelhead. I love trout. I love going fishing. I dreamt about fishing last night. I was like, me and my grandson were standing there fishing. You know that? We won't even be able to do that, because there won't be no fish left to do. There won't be no deer, no elk, no nothing. We won't be able to hold our ceremonies anymore. We need to be doing our ceremonies. I'm also a ceremonial leader. I know how to do those things because I was taught at a young age how to do the ceremonies. We all need to learn. We all need to do these things. We all need to learn our songs. If you know the songs, start teaching your children. I go to the schools and sing. The kids don't know what I'm singing about because they're not Indian, but they love it. And they go, can you sing us another song? Can you tell us a story? We want to know a story. So I tell a story. Pretty soon there will be no stories to tell because we won't be around. We need to all stand together. It's like Renee said, we all got the same color of blood running through us, and so does the animals. We're all related somehow, somewhere. We might have different colors of skin, but we need to work together at this. Because the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. And that's what it's all about, folks. It's all about the greenbacks. We need to work together at this. We need this back, right here, all of this water. We need to see it every day. We need to look out and look at it without looking at a pipeline going through it or across it. Or we can look out our backyard and see that there's no pipeline, but there's some kids out there playing and having a good time. There's not enough joy and happiness in the world. We need to bring that back. They're killing us. They're killing us Native people with alcohol and drugs. We need to go back to the old way, the way it used to be. I was really proud of my brother coming up and drumming, made me feel real good. I was getting tired. Not as young as I used to be. I could stand there and holler all day and feel good about it. Now I stand there 5 minutes, I'm ready to drop over. No. We gotta have some laughter, folks. If we don't have any laughter, we're all gonna just walk around being mad. Let's quit being mad. Damn. Being angry ain't gonna help us. Look what it does to us when we're angry. We get shot, we get killed because of the anger, the hatred, the jealousy. We gotta throw all that away. We gotta come together, work together, be side by side now. It's gonna take all of us. Different nations, different nationalities, different races coming together and holding each other's hand. That's what it's going to take. It's not going to take one race to stop this thing. It's going to take all races coming together and banding together to stop this. It's like they say over in North Dakota, we got to stop this black snake. We got to stop the snake too. We gotta stop it right along with everything else. We have to band together because there ain't gonna be no tomorrow. Because we need water to live. And we need the fish to survive. And we need the deer to walk proud across the lands again. Just like we do. But we need to stop the war between tribes. We need to stop the war and work together. Now, I don't know a lot of you. I live here in Klamath Falls. I don't know a lot of Native people around here, except for the ones at the clinic and the ones that stay next door to me. It took them 5 years to talk to me or me to talk to them. I thought that was pretty sad. You live next door to somebody and you don't even know who they are. We need to know each other. Working together, singing the songs like the brother did today. Singing the songs, coming together, singing the same songs. Indian, Native American peoples can pick up those songs real easy. All you do is listen to them. I started picking it up. I was like, keep going, keep going. I want to know some more. I want to know some more. But I don't know what they mean, but it sounded pretty good to me. It's like when you sit at the table and there's a good deer steak in front of you, man, it tastes pretty good to you. You don't care who cooked it. That's what it's about. Joining each other's hands. Power to the people of all nations, of all colors. Because that's what it's about. It's not about just one color. Now we all have to have all of us together. All of us. From every nationality, every race. Power to all of us. Because that's what it's going to take to stop this. Good songs, good prayers. I'd like to say a prayer before I ask my son Ishaha to come up. And ask Grandfather to come down and help us stop these snakes from crawling across our lands. I'm an all-tribe person now. I try, wherever I go, I belong to that tribe. That's the way I feel in my heart. A Sundance chief is the chief of all nations of people. That's the way I feel. Of all nationalities now. And I come from a place of prayer in my heart, always. I don't just pray when I wake up in the morning, and I just don't pray when I go to bed. I pray all the time. In my tribal tradition, every step is a prayer, because you thank Grandfather that you can make another step. And you make another step to the promised land, where Grandfather and your elders and your ancestors are waiting, with the songs of long ago dance around in our hearts today. Oh, Great Spirit above, that circles around us each and every day, that watches us when we sleep, I thank you for walking with me this day on a path that I know not where I go. But I just pray for all the people of this world, Grandfather. The four-legged ones, the ones that crawl up on the ground even the little creepy crawling ones, Grandfather, even down to the flea. I pray for those ones that live in those waters, and the winged ones, for when they stop flying, we know the air is bad. And when the fish start dying, we know the water is bad. And when the animals die that's up on the ground, we know the ground is bad. So I pray, Grandfather, today for these things that you have given these old eyes to see and this young heart to dance with joy again. to see all the young ones coming out and walking for this protection and becoming a protector of the land and of the water and of the air. Dance in their hearts, grandfather, and be with them always. When I am gone, and to join with you, I will be with them also on this long journey and this long fight we're going to fight. But we're going to win in the end, because we always do, because we are the people. Oh,
Oh,